No. Here we go. Right. Imperiosa. We're doing off season. Because she's unascended. She's an unascended 6-star, and I don't want to. And I don't want to completely ruin my chances of winning in an actual ranked match. So this is pretty good for testing. But if we get a decent match for her, absolutely going to pick her up and use her. In this scenario, anyway. Right. Who do I want to test her on? Is the question. I'm not just going for ordinary bans. I guess I'll ban you and you, and I'll ban Shield or Jack. I'll ban Jack. Big Jack. Right. I doubt Imperiosa is going to get banned unless anybody's particularly scared of her on defense. I mean, she is going to be scary as a defender, but it's a 6-star rank 5 on Ascended, man. Can't be that bad. Alright, we got ourselves a bullseye. It's a little bit annoying. No Imperiosa as of yet. Let's just pile on the rank 4s, might as well. See, this is acceptable. You want to run Venom the Duck? Run Venom the Duck. No one's stopping you. But don't waste my time. Okay, I didn't know you were coming to a rave. Yeah, it's me going crazy on my own. Who's my opponent going to draft here? I will say, actually, while I've been doing, a little bit of testing, that a lot of people have a tendency to enter matches and then just not play. Sometimes they'll start drafting characters and then they'll just let the clock run down and then they'll just get 0 on all their matches. That happened to me 3 matches in a row a few hours ago. It's very, very strange. Am I doing friendly? If you give me matchups to test Imperiosa, then yeah, absolutely, let's do some friendlies. Drop me a request if my friends list isn't full. Can we draft Imperiosa? Hey! The last draft, we got ourselves an Imperiosa. Okay. So who are we going to use her on? He's got a big Gentle. Could use her potentially against Gentle. Be a rank 4 Gentle. So that'll be quite the takedown. Serpent, not that interested. Bullseye, not interested. We're going to have to go down other avenues to deal with them, but for now, let's just place Kindred. And if he wants to give me Serpent, right, if we lose this, and then, if he drops Viv, yeah, that's also a good idea. If we lose this, and then he places Serpent, I don't know, I think I'll just place Imperiosa, we'll have a look at her defensively, because she's definitely a dual threat. Massive offensive and defensive capabilities, but she looks to be a fair defender. She looks to be a well-designed defender with plenty of possible counters, so despite her technically being paywalled as a 7-star, I'm not going to rage against that, so I don't know. Boom. Big rank 4 Sunspot, goodbye. Right, that wasn't so bad. We did lose that. What was that, a rank 4 Silk? Every now and then Kindred gets cooked. What can I say? Alright, so he's probably going to play Serpent here, and we're probably going to get cooked. But I don't know, I kind of want to... It's unfortunate because it's me to place first. If I knew he wasn't going to play Serpent, then, absolutely, but unfortunately. Let's see if we can bait... Oh, shit, I forgot to place her. Okay, that one's completely on me. I forgot to place her. Alright, Alright, do we really want to do this? How do I want to do this? Could just do it death. Oh, where have we gone? Go on. This internet's playing up. We used Viv. Yeah, okay. There we go. Finally. Okay, I probably cooked this. I forgot to place her. Right. We gotta cook this serpent then if we don't want to get absolutely cooked. And given the way he took down that kindred, I'm not exactly holding out hope. Yeah. Shit. Got ourselves rooted. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I just need you to cooperate with me. Buddy, come on! Alright, we're not testing Imperiosa this match. He's just stood there like a fucking melon. And we've got ourselves rooted again. Yeah, now he's got his mega power going. It's Jova. So here we go. That was meant to be an SP2. I'm an idiot. Come on, buddy. He just doesn't want to throw it. And he dashed in there, that was funny. This guy just doesn't want to throw specials. Get rid of this. Alright, nice. Alright, given the way he absolutely twatted Kindred in the first round, I think we probably lost that. But it wasn't a bad takedown in the end, the shit AI. Alright. Zola cooked. Zola cooked. So now I think we will be able to see her on offense first. So he's going to probably place Gentle. He's going to save that bishop for 2 more crossbones. Which is absolutely fine. We're not looking to win this. We just want to see what she does. So let's see what she does, shall we? If I wanted to win, we would use crossbones, but we're not going to do that. He's going to give me Maker. Alright. Alright, GG's, fella. No, yeah, okay. This is a better matchup. Let's just see what she does with class advantage. We're punching up a couple ranks here. So we have Ascended, rank 5, 6-star, and then rank 3, 7-star. Assuming the 6-star is equivalent to the rank 2. See what he does. Or she, rather. Okay, I need you to cooperate with me. Here we go. So now we have SP3 skipping BG. Let's get this out of you, son. Alright. Nice. Okay, so that's quite a fair bit of him taken down with just... He just go for this, he can evade it all he wants, but as long as you refresh it. He goes down in around a minute. I mean, I've seen worse. I've seen worse, and that's the sort of damage output we can expect. From class advantage. So, an unascended rank 5 6-star takes a 7-star rank 3, just under 50,000 points. The majority of that comes from her corrosion. That's not so bad. So to match you... Ah, yes! It's very difficult to... I was thinking, like, when I played you play... I was thinking it's very difficult just to match that level. Like you face like big accounts, and like often, I mean this is a stereotype, but often you face a big account and there isn't always the player to match it. But like facing you, I think you're down here. It's very difficult to match that level when you can pump out these sort of scores. Like, I don't think I played badly there, but it's very difficult to keep up. Very impressive stuff. Alright. Social, battlegrounds. Why can't I see that? Okay, I've entered the match. We'll try that again. Or have we? No, we haven't. Okay, here we go. Excellent. There we go. We will go in. So I kind of need matches for Imperiosa, buddy. If you're still watching the stream, we're testing Imperiosa. We've had a look at the Maker. And that's, I think, a baseline. For punching up a fair bit. Still around 50,000 points. Which is very, very impressive. Maybe a Solvark, you know? I wouldn't mind looking at a Solvark match. You have a rank 3 Solvark. That would be very, very impressive if she could take that down. Yeah, we want to see that Solvark. I have the right masteries, but every time I'm parrying BGs, they don't stun long enough to heavy. Stun super, super quick. Well, your opponent is running Max Limber. And you gotta be really fast. Either that or you're facing Yelena, in which case I don't know why you're playing a parry heavy character, apart from maybe Sinister. And she has the, what's it called? Thing! Oh, I'll test out Wolverine as well. What's it called? Endurance! Endurance passive, yes, Endurance. I will also take this opportunity to test Wolverine X23. I don't have either of these guys ascended, just because Ascension materials are slightly tight. But, yeah. They're around, aren't they? We'll have a little look at them. Maybe we could see... Do you want to try Gentle with Wolverine? Is that reasonable? I don't know. Maybe this guy's got some connection issues. See? Nice little draft there. Okay, we've got ourselves a Solvark. So let's see if he'll draft Solvark. Also got himself a very nice Captain Britain, which is annoying. Come on. Or maybe we could try... I mean, Wolverine versus Captain Britain would be rubbish. But Wolverine versus G might be interesting. I don't think this guy's in the match. I'm going to draft this just to cover off any sort of Captain Britain BS we may be faced with. There she is again. No Imperiosa as of yet. He didn't ban him. Alright, that draft. No, draft's fine. Also, I think someone in chat can tell me if I'm wrong. I think they've added in an animation to tell you when someone's re-rolled. Like, you can see it. Alright, unfortunately, no Imperiosa there. So, if your opponent re-rolls, it says, re-roll token used, or something. It goes bright, like, flashes up real bright, and goes away again. Put pressure on the Kushala. Yeah, no, I just full sent it, Slay. I just, like, well, I mean, bro's just gonna cook it, so I just full sent it. Yeah, they added it? Right, I'm not going crazy. I don't think this guy's in the match. But anyway, we have... Alright, we've got a Spiral here. Maybe that'll be interesting for Weapon X... Not Weapon X, X23. Because... You know, we have those Dancing Blades to worry about, but also she's going to be perma-stunned once they get it to a certain point, and she's a bit squishy. So I don't know, I mean, the Spiral, we're punching up a few ranks. Spiral's not a... She's not a nothing defender, she's got stuff going on. Yeah, I've got a feeling this guy's disconnected if he places anything other than Solvark. Okay. Maybe he's not in here. Alright, let's go with Wolverine. Seems the second shot we're going to test is Wolverine in today's stream. What's up? Yeah, I think he's disconnected. I think he's disconnected given everything that's going on here. Right. Start building our Frenzy. We should be able to dex her special attacks, which will build our Frenzy. Which is nice. Alright, let's... Dex... gonna go for it. Nowhere near, mate. Nowhere near. Ay, Wolverine, man. Yeah, I get the feeling she needs to be, like, on the level a little bit. Otherwise, you get cooked. This guy's definitely disconnected. I'm just gonna stop wasting my time. Yeah. Selling Solvark before Britain came out, it's kind of stupid because I was like, he's meh. And now he's so good. Now they're access to the 7-star. It's certainly a missed opportunity, right? There's certainly a missed opportunity. And I think I would be, because he doesn't rely on special power drain. I'm very inclined to say he's a pretty damn good addition. He's a well-designed character. But I have him in my deck. I'm not taking any sort of chances of the rank 3 Captain Britain lying around. It's just not happening. Right, I think we could potentially use Imperiosa against Penny Parker. I think we could definitely do that. I know we just got a friendly request, so I know he knows I'm streaming. Opal, if you can hear me, we're testing Imperiosa. And yeah. We want to try that matchup. 6-star Soul doesn't have the juice. Yeah, but he's better than most. He's better than most, and also because he's so ridiculous, he is actually not completely awful on defense, even as a 6-star. Hopefully, another thing we get to test today is Imperiosa on defense. Should I take you? I mean, you kind of annoyed me, but whatever. All right, no Imperiosa so far. It's a nice little Spider Woman there. Okay. Are we going to get Imperiosa? We've got 2 drafts left. Come on. Hey, we got ourselves an Imperiosa. Wonderful. Okay. I'll draft an Atuma. Hopefully no counter. He got the perfect counter. And we move on. And we move on. Right. We got defenders. We will survive this. All right, we want to see... I think we want to see Penny Parker on defense. I think that'll be nice. Should we just... Okay, let's go with this. He's got himself a what's it called? A Mantis. I don't care, though. Right, so the idea here, I think, is to hit her block after her SB3. Because her SB3 gives us a massive pierce. Which is certainly going to help. Certainly going to help. Okay. So we're going to get power gain. Okay, that was not what I wanted. Buddy, let's go. Oh, of course those count. Okay. Whatever you say, game. We are actually getting hella power gain because we got power around. It's quite funny. Although it did hurt. Alright, so we could just go for another SB3. That's quite good. Fortunately, no regen on her kit, we can't have everything. That's a rank 4 Penny Parker there. So we're punching up so far with that matchup. That's a little bit ridiculous. That is a little bit ridiculous. Did I really get nothing on the defensive side? Yeah, I really did get nothing. Wow, yeah, I mean, we're cooked. Actual draft was shit. Just looking for Imperiosa. Too slow for BGs? No, I don't think she will be. She's going to be very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Okay. Got ourselves a high evolutionary. Alright, no. I'm gonna go with this. I don't think I have much choice here, to be honest. You should have an R4 War Machine. Yeah, it's because he's goated. Slower than 10 seconds is too slow. Alright then. See if I can execute this match. Probably can't, but I'll give it my best shot. Nice. I should really invest in equity, shouldn't I? Realistically. I think investing in an equity would make my life considerably easier, would it not? Given that's what we're up against here. Some hefty inequity shenanigans be going on in this fight. See how Silk did? Silk did pretty phenomenally. He just executed that fight pretty well. What do you make of them nerfing the regen? It is pretty shit. It's pretty shit, I think. Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. They didn't really have much reason to do that. It's just a bit crap of them, really. It's like it's difficult to say exactly what. I mean, I'm sure in Ham's video on the Fall of the Rebalance program, he goes into like great detail about certain things, but the one thing that video can't do is get into their head about like any particular like singular buff. So I don't know what was going through their head when they decided to make the Wolverine X-23 buff in the way they did. It's perplexing because it's just not good. It's just not what we voted for. Like, we had the entire community run a big event. You made a big stink out of doing this. You wait half a year and you come out with that. And I'm not saying that she's bad. She has an awful lot going. If you want my full view, go check out my video on her. It's not that she's bad. There are so many things that could have made her so much better, and they're not game-breaking, they're not difficult to do, they're nothing new. It's just really shitty that they weren't included at release of the buff, and now she's probably not going to get the love that she deserves, because she's been buffed now. Very little desire to change her any further, so we've just got to live with these issues. The regen has been nerfed. It's shit. She does not she does not control the combat power rate of her opponent while she's doing her eviscerating stun. Her ruptures against non-tech bleed immune opponents deal reduced potency. All of these things. Why? These are really silly things that should have been addressed on release, and they weren't. And I don't like that. Should we try taking Gene with Imperiosa? Because he's got himself Spider-Man Pavita, who's going to be one of the best counters to Imperiosa with his Power Steel. Yeah, very kabam. Like, we voted for this. You're selling her in the banquet box. You know, there should be incentive for them to make it good. There should be incentive for them to make it good. And it just misses the mark. It misses the mark enormously. Okay, so he's put Pavita down there. Now, I'm tempted to try and run Imperiosa through here and see what happens. But I kind of want to try her... I want to try her defensively this time. Want to see what, like, Okoye or Spider-Woman... Or like, what are they going to do? Bearing in mind we're punching down an awful lot here and punching up offensively. Okay. Juggy decided to crit for once. Okay, that was a rank 4 Medusa. I don't think Imperiosa was going to be quite that fast, but there's potential for her in that fight. I think you can build to an SB3 pretty quick, get the what's it called? Corrosion cycling. And then just pound up block. I mean, you can just throw heavies or whatever against Medusa. Toad somehow having a better regen than a Wolverine character's peak MCOC design. Yeah, and, you know, they didn't even need to do anything about her damage to make... I mean, the regen is obviously a point of contention, but they didn't need to do anything about her damage to make it more appealing if you fix the regen. So if I go in and I say, okay, she regens 120% of the damage taken from an SB3 over 10 seconds, that's really interesting. Because you can't throw SB3s against her defensively. And then offensively, it's almost weird. Like, do you want to heal? Do you want to take an SB3 to the face and heal? Isn't that pretty cool? Or against like critical issue. I mean, you could do like a Mr. Sinister sort of thing almost, or you could just leave it as it is. You could just leave it as it was, because people said before, oh, it's just like crits, RNG, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's RNG, but it worked. And you've got a loop, a damage loop, which doesn't rely on throwing lots and lots of specials. In the end, you're just going to pound him with a bunch of basic hits. So, Pavita did not cook there. So, although he was punching up. So you've got to, consider that if you left it the way it was, then her regens would proc an awful lot, and you would gain lots of power, so you would regen. I think Yuri's got it right in that comment right there. Just make her eviscerate phase, trigger regens, and power lock the opponent. She'd be perfect. Yeah. And she doesn't need any more juice, like, damage-wise. She has a lot of damage. Her eviscerating stun is quite cheesy, in a way. Okay, we've got some very big guns here. We've got Jean Grey, we got Okoye, we got Spider-Woman. They're all lining up. Lots of potential for good stuff here. I am gonna have to go for this, aren't I? No, I'm not. Yeah, she doesn't need any more juice. Like, I'm punching up quite a lot here, so if I say that, it's a little bit underwhelming, yeah, it's annoying that I lose the round, or I die, but in the end, I'm punching up 4 ranks or something stupid. Alright, he's gonna go with Gentle. Now, we all know Gentle's mid. Of course, Gentle's the mid-mid. But he is pretty tanky. So let's see what Imperiosa has to say for herself on defense. Punching up quite a lot. And Gentle's punching down quite a lot. The game has stopped working. Hello, game. Oh, this is wonderful. Yeah. I love staring at this screen. Wouldn't it be funny if you saw the emotes during the fight? That would be funny. Yeah, W game this, lads. Oh, hang on. Okay. He immediately forfeit. Well, either he forfeit or the game disconnected for him, which then kicked me out. Either's possible, but I think that's a positive first impression of Imperiosa on defense. He probably pushed her red, didn't he? He probably pushed her red or did something dumb. Oh dear. Anyway, we'll try again. I think I've faced this guy before. Have I faced this guy before? And we'll go with those. Hey, she's immune to bleed. If you got like a thick Imperiosa, like a rank 4, and you took her against the Bullseye in a pretty vanilla meta like this, you could probably get away with a decent score. I think she's a phenomenal character. If you can't already tell, I'm very, very positive about her. I will be making a video in due course, because I've realised if I post a video around the same time as the CCP embargo comes out, I get cooked. But if I wait like a few days, then my videos perform pretty damn well. So I'm gonna save my thoughts on Imperiosa for now. I'm gonna let them mature a little bit, and then we're gonna post that video. Because, you know, even if you wait a day and you think I should have made the video now, and then you wait a day and it's like, oh, nothing's really happened, but your thoughts become... They become better in certain ways. Should we get both of them? No. Your thoughts, they refine a little bit in your head. Hey, that's a big future Ant-Man. Could we see a future Ant-Man? That wouldn't be bad. So, you know, rank 4 future Ant-Man. We've seen a Penny Parker already. She did that pretty smoothly. We took a little bit of chip damage, but that's to be expected. She is first and foremost a future Ant-Man and Zola counter, not a Penny counter, although she does it pretty well. Is this guy also not in the match? I don't think... we've got this thing where people just quit out. It's very annoying. Or they're disconnecting en masse or something. I don't really know what's going on. Right, that's a big Mr. Sinister, although I'm willing to bet money he's not going to pick it because he's not in the game. And there's no point me placing Imperiosa on defense because he's going to get 0 because he's not playing. Sig 200 Imperiosa just fails the server insane AAR. That's like GAAR, the game ability accuracy reduction. Yeah, I mean, like, this is quite new though. It's not they're unranked. It's not that they're bots, because like this is obviously an account. And for the first few weeks, or not weeks, like for the first week of it or so, like occasionally people running stupid Venom the Duck accounts, but whatever. It's only in the past few days where people have just been like they're in the game. Unless they've closed the app, they've just started a Battlegrounds match and then closed the app. Like, I guarantee you he'll get 0 against Sentinel. And he won't, he's just running down the timer. I don't really know why. Some people are just wanting the points for the event. Yeah, but that's just a shit way of doing it. That's a shit way of doing it. Like, you do a Battlegrounds match, so you have to click on that manually, and then what? Do you just put your phone down? Surely, I mean, maybe. Should we try... Let's try Yondu. Let's try Yondu. Yondu's big. Then what? You go put your phone down and then eventually... It's not auto-fight. It doesn't run forever. You got to come back after the match ends and go in again. And I don't know. I think there are better ways to play. Did he give that option? No, he didn't, did he? It was drafted for him by the AI. Alright, Imperiosa versus Yondu. Let's go. Shit way to design an event? No, it's a shit way to do the event as well. It is a shit way to do the event. Just realised I can parry this guy. Okay, I need you to be a little bit aggressive here, Yondu. Come on. Thank you. Easiest points farming? Yeah, and you can do it, I mean, yeah. Very, very slow, I mean... Do you get points for completion or for just doing, or for winning? Is there like points for losing or what? And also, actually, if you forfeit, no, you don't get the points that you forfeit, do you? Well, maybe it's efficient, it's just annoying. 5 DC, could you get more points? And we're going to have to read the event properly to get to the bottom of what you're all saying. But, you get more for winning, you still get points for completing though. Yeah, okay. I suppose if you just want to put your phone down and not play, which is a bit odd, then fine. Come on, Yondu. Okay, the only issue here is that Yondu's a 7-star rank 4 and we're a 6-star rank 5 on Ascendant. Other than that, she is cooking pretty hard. And that was very, very solid. And Yondu, like... Yondu's just a tank, right? He's just a tank. But... not the worst I've ever seen. And yeah, he got essentially 0, but he went it with Onslaught by accident, so the opponent took some damage. We're going to have a look at this event, alright? So I think we're done with that match now. Normally I would just play it, because I actually like doing the game. But, yeah. Call me crazy. Let's have a little look at this. So you get points. You get points of completion. But it's tiny, man. Like, how about this? Really novel idea. Whatever you're doing in the background... I know how human beings work. You're distracted. If you have your phone so much as open, you're distracted because you have to go back to it to then reprogram another match. So you're less productive. You're probably doing this while washing the dishes, or you're doing this while doing something else. And that's absolutely fine. My recommendation is you sit down and do, like, 2 matches properly. Like, that guy had a good account. Let's look at him right now. 8.4 million. Rank 4 everything. Great stuff. How about you go and win a couple matches, and then you just get all the points you get, you know, in the time that you're scrolling on TikTok and pretending that you're actually doing work. It's just not efficient. Not efficient and a waste of time. Because some people actually like playing the game. Holy shit, it's... Brain cocks. Brain cocks. Well, I'm not Brain. You can call me Brian. I've had that one come at me enough times just to accept it by now, but, yeah. I did last thing by having the game in a small window. I was playing another game. You know what? If you're playing 2 games at once, I don't have much to say. Right. Alright, didn't ban Imperiosa. Let's see if we can draft ourselves a little bit of Imperiosa action. I have been very impressed by this character so far, by the way, everybody. I've really, really liked her. And yeah, here we go. I hope I can put out a strong, a strong showcase video in time. Alright, he's gonna draft Zola? Great. Zola. Fuck it, let's do this. Alright. Does she need her dupe? I will quickly look that up for you, buddy. Imperiosa MCOC. And my laptop is not connecting to the internet. Imperiosa MCOC. Here we go. I just, awakened her and took her to as high a tier as I could get, just because for balls. Signature ability. Synthetic passives can trigger as an attacker, but a 30% potency, and not from Nullified Stagger and Fate Seal. When Imperiosa is auto-blocked, they trigger their synthetic track directly under the opponent for 3 seconds, as well as each synthetic passive. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't need it. Should we try? No. I kind of want to see her against Zola. So, the whole point of that, the synthetic buffs being replaced by passives I wouldn't worry about, because Nullified, Fate Seal, Stagger, those are still 3 very, very common ways of buff control that you're going to encounter, and you're going to lose an awful lot of potency of your Corrosion and your Fury, which is very, very annoying. So you're not going to want to use her in those matches anyway. And then there's her, the other one, which is whenever you get auto-blocked. It essentially means if you get parried by someone like, for example, a MODOK or a Medusa, or a high evolutionary can still counter-attack you. If you're in a scenario like that, you trigger your Synthec Trap and the opponent goes very, very passive. So if you get auto-blocked and parried, they're just going to hold block, which is what happens when the opponent goes into her route. So that's a nice little safety net, but it's not needed at all. You could pick up Imperiosa and do all the offensive things and do all the defensive things off base. So no, she does not need her dupe. I guess all the idols except Isafina like that low investment beasts. Yeah. Because it's you know, it's just for low spenders. That's the whole point of this like event, is to get free-to-play players to spend a little bit. It's that ladder. Like, everybody enjoyed Deathless, so we can get them to pay for Deathless. That's the thinking. And I don't entirely criticize the thinking, but like I get it. You're right to have that idea as a business, a very sensible model, but I'm just not going to go for it. I'm not going to go for it, and evidently no one else has either, which is why they're reverting back to the Deathless structure for everything else. Alright, that's going to get twatted by Crossbones, but whatever. Alright, we get to have a little look, shall we? Let's go. Punching up several ranks, again, remember everybody. It's better than the Dark Phoenix model. The Dark Phoenix event doesn't have a model, it's just fuck you. It doesn't have a model. That's just what it is. So something about Imperiosa is she doesn't have any way of parrying non-contact. She doesn't stun from her basic combos. Basically, she's shit. She is disintegration immune. And you just do this. And I think that's pretty cool champion design, if you ask me. Okay, that's on me. That is very much on me. I threw that into his block, and that's on me. Yep. Hey, we got away with it! He hit me once. Mega lols. Okay, he hit me multiple times. I'm being a little bit of an idiot, but whatever. God, that reaches, doesn't it? See, the opponent just stands there. So I guess against Zola, you can throw the SB2, and that's not so bad. Hey, we almost won that if we didn't cock it up twice. Okay, so how fast was that? 90 seconds. Again, we're punching up 2 ranks there. I like that. I like that. Punching up 2 ranks, and also they have the challenger rating as well. So quite a lot is going on there, but we're learning. Against Zola, where you really want to knock the opponent down, we want to go for SB2s. So SB3 into SB2 is the Zola rotation. He's going to give me Kushala because he thinks that's going to save him. It won't. I am going to give you the Monk. Yeah, I'm going to give you Monkey because it's funny. And I'm going to do this anyway just to piss you off. If I lose this now after saying that, that's rich. Okay. Dropped inputs and fast recovery times are my favourite champs in the game. Yeah. Why am I brain cocks? I don't get it. If you want to say Brian, I understand. Although I've decided that if I look like him come his age, then I'll be happy. Looking like him now, I'm 20. That's not brilliant, but whatever. Unfortunately, Sunspot does not gain any sort of power from the opponent being immune to Incinerate, but that'll be a little bit insane. Other things from the typo. Alright, fair. I can understand that, mate. Carolina might beat that. Rank 4 versus rank 4. Ah, Sunspot. You gotta love Sunspot, man. The chef. Chef Sunspot. Oh, my goat. My goat. Ah. Okay. Let's see if we can get... Okay, so we've done Zola. We know how Zola works. Let's see if we can get ourselves another Zola. By the way, guys, if you think you have any interesting matchups for me, if you have anything you want to test with Imperiosa, let me know. If you want to fight Imperiosa, drop me a message. We'll do a friendly. I'll play some Imperiosa. Bear in mind, you'll probably be punching down a little bit. But that's really no biggie. Alright, this guy's got a whale deck, but also not really a whale deck. This guy's got a weird deck. Could you not do 1 Flare State SB2, but just get 2 Prowess beforehand? How? How would I get 2 Prowess without doing that? Does Imperiosa have any access to Armor Break? Nope. I'm glad no one's banning her. This is good. Maybe we'll place her on defense this round. Like, regardless of who he gets. Like, I didn't place her last time because I wanted to do Zola. The Node Prowess. Ah, well, those Prowess are very, very small. I believe they're like 0.3%. Across the attacker of 50%. Oh my god. I thought it was tiny. Are those not tiny? It's 50% prowess. Heavy attack. Oh wow, well that's changed while I didn't look at it. Maybe I could have done that. They are big. Okay. Alright, we got ourselves... Alright, he's got a red skull. I mean, I want to try that, or I think I'm just going to place her on defense, to be honest. Let's go with Patriot, because Patriot is the GOAT. Right. He's got himself a Yelena, that's annoying. Spider-Woman's not a problem. I've got myself, what's it called? Crossbones. How did you do against Armor Big Boys, Iron Man? Well, we tested her against a rank 4 Yondu, who is, I believe, an equivalent big boy. I think Corrosion has some sort of interaction with armor, although I'm not sure. It says so in its abilities, like, it does damage based on, obviously, its stated potency, but also armor reduction, which is something I didn't know about, but there we go. But yeah, let's see if he places Red Skull. I have a feeling Red Skull is just there just to deal with Sinister, but alright. I didn't think of this, did I? Let's go with Patriot, man. Let's go with the GOAT. Go Patriot. See if we can take down a Kindred. See how Kindred fares. Because we've got ourselves a pretty big block proficiency, but he's going to chip us down. Alright, he's going to do Carolina. I think next round we definitely place Imperiosa. Unless he places Red Skull. And it is him to place first next round. Like, why? Throw a special. Okay, he's nearly at Nightmare Outbreak because the AI didn't cooperate. Okay, buddy. Whatever. And again. Okay, yeah, this has just not gone well. I'm just gonna throw this. Oh, anyway, Kindred absolutely murked me here. Whatever. Are all the free-to-play places of Imperiosa over? No, I think you can get 7. So I got my 5 right now, but there'll be a few more. Okay, he did pretty well there. Who's my favourite? My favourite and my second favourite. Oh, you have 8? Huh. I'm missing Imperiosa tokens. Maybe it was AQ or something, I don't know. Or raids, maybe. I don't know, because I'm not in an alliance. My second favourite. Okay, he's just... Fine, let's go with this. See what Imperiosa does defensively. He's gonna go Spider-Woman there. That's fair. Okay. The gold track had it and raids. Well, I might have missed Gold Track. I don't know, I haven't logged in every day. I missed the free offer from Cyber, which is funny. I just wasn't in the game. Fun! Nice intercept. Validate that. I could have sworn they were like tiny, these. Apparently not. I'll take it, picked up. Pretty much damage though, doesn't it? Again with the great intercepts, my guy. Jesus. There we go. I want to see how Imperiosa does. Not particularly interested in winning this. Even though it is frustrating to not win this. Did we win the last round? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know what it is at BGs. It just ruins my short-term memory because I'm too busy focusing on the fight. Who did we fight? I guess we'll see. Okay, so we lost it. Oh, it was Kindred. It was Kindred. It was that one. But wow! So that was a rank 4 Spider-Woman. Absolutely cooked. Okay, that's pretty interesting. We also have to factor in the fact that she's new, and it's not just it's not just that she's insane. It is also that she's new. Okay, get my daily super event here. Do you think 45,000 units will be enough for all Banquet champs from the box? Ooh. I don't know, Pedro. I'll be honest. I know you get 10k. I think 10k is what you need for Kingpin or Abs. But I think you should be alright with 45,000. That's quite a lot. Maybe there's some real money deals involved in getting the final few keys. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it, to be honest. It sounds like a big enough number to say yes, but I don't know. Yo, Manny just stopped in, drop a like and show some support to a fellow MCOC YouTuber. Ah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Wilf. I'm going to say fellow MCOC YouTuber. I'm checking out your YouTube account now. Man. I have not seen this account. Well. Oh, we're going to have a little look at this, don't we? That's my evening. I'll watch a little bit of Wolf. Fine. Come back to that later. Should we ban? No. Oh my god, he's got the Rhino buff. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He's got the goat in his deck. Okay, I've already seen it can do. Who did you rank from Cyber and what did I get? So I got from Cyber. I got, I think, 3 rank 3s, 2 rank 4s. I can't remember exactly who I took up to rank 3, although at rank 4, I took up Photon and Mr. Sinister. I really wanted to take up other champions like Rintra or Shocker. There are a few others who I really wanted to take up. Unfortunately, I didn't get classes with champions I was dying to rank, so I just ranked meta, to be honest. Wasn't much going on. Yeah, they're good dual threats, they're just not particularly interesting, and I don't really want to make content on them. And those are 2 things that I do take into consideration now. Okay, big cull. No Imperiosa, that sucks. Should we do this match anyway? I'm going to do this match anyway. He's actually playing. Alright, I'll grab myself a bit of Kindred cover. And Shocker is mid on defense. Oh, I'm not looking for him on defense. I'm looking for him on offense. The dual threats, I mean, the ones I actually ranked are good dual threats. Shocker can catch a few people out on defense, but he's not great. He's not great. Okay, let's have a little Kindred off, shall we? Place Kindred. Go on, don't make me look an idiot. Alright, I look like an idiot. I want to save my cull if at all possible. Let's go with Kushala. Shocker can be sidestepped. Yeah, but his special attacks are weird. He has passive limber, he'll auto-block, his SB2 hurts. He has stuff going for him. He's not a nothing defender, or I will concede he is not brilliant. That much we can say for absolutely sure. Right, doing good as well. I'm trying to get more gold to rank up CGR. Oh, you got CGR? Man, massive congratulations. It's very rare nowadays we see someone getting CGR for the first time because he's been around for so long. But you love to see it when it happens. Alright. Big special damage here. I hear it, man. Don't like it. We love to see that, mate. Wonderful stuff. Alright, there we go. He goes down. I was so happy when he pulled 6-star CGR like a year ago. Should be. You expect Bullseye SB1 Dexes. Bullseye SB1 Dexes is something I have never been able to do. I have never been able to do that. 7-star Hyperion yesterday skimmed over account of area, but hey, 7-star to 7-star. Yeah. I mean, I don't like Count. Count is not my favourite champ in the world. Him and I don't get on. Right, I have him at rank 3, and we just... Doesn't really... it doesn't really work between us. But yeah, you should be very happy about Hyperion. If you can awaken that Hyperion, he gets even better. He's not bad on Awakened, but Awakened you definitely should be around. I do vicious, treasonous things to get service. I count this thing. I'm not like gonna say that he's a bad character at all. He's done things that are just a bit dumb. Like, he can survive so much dumb shit in the game. And he also does work as a Battlegrounds champion offensively, defensively he works, he's great. But him and me, we're just not exactly a dream team, mate. We're just not exactly a dream team. Lovers tiff with the count, yeah. You know, we had a bit of a scrap over dinner, and you know, he hasn't come home in a while. I'm wondering what he's up to. Stuff like that. No, I think the damage, it's not even the damage, Joz. It's just the way he works. It's just the way he works. I can never get him to enter Ionic Overcharge. The evade's annoying. I find his animations disjointed and not smooth. I think they're a bit jagged. I don't like them. Like the damage... it's great. It's fine. It just doesn't work for me. I know I sounded like I was hesitating there for a second, but I'm just trying to work out how to put it. It just doesn't work for me. It's like I really like Red Guardian, and I can do things with, like, when 6 stars were the meta, I had a rank 6 Red Guardian. I still do. Obviously, it hasn't gone anywhere, but 6 stars have, and I'm not paying for the 7-star. And I made Red Guardian, like, dance when I had him. But I told my friend I could do this, and then he tried Red Guardian, he took him to rank 6, he's never been able to get a good result out of him in his life. It's like that with me and Cole. Me and Count. It just doesn't work. It's me, not you. Yeah, that's about right, I'll say. It's me, not you. Alright, he forfeited. I think from now on, it's been, what, an hour? I think I kind of want to have dinner. I think, you know, I'll do a couple more matches, but if we don't pull Imperiosa, I'll forfeit and go until we do. How about that? And then we'll end the stream. It's been a very successful stream. Been great having you guys on, by the way. Thank you very much for commenting, chatting. We love to see it. Okay. Getting Imperiosa. That's what we're doing. We're targeting another Zola. Because I cocked the Zola match last time. What's for dinner? Tuna toasty, probably. I do have stuff for pasta, but to be honest, the pasta I'm making right now, for whatever reason, is just not filling me. I had a massive bowl of pasta yesterday, and it just wasn't very... It didn't fill me up. I don't know why. But fish, chicken, it all works. I don't know why. Tuna toasty or flat must stink? Nah. I'm good with it, don't worry. I'm very clean. Okay. Imperiosa, boom! Okay, no Imperiosa, but we do get these two absolute goats. Beans on pasta, brilliant student meal. I have beans, I have pasta. I could do that if I wanted to. Have Luke. Shut off that, Mr. Sinister. Cheesy beans. I'm just reading chat randomly. Anybody watching this without looking at chat's going to be very, very confused. Okay, I mean, I don't really like the way this is going. I'm draft you. Got one more shot for Imperiosa, ladies and gentlemen. One more shot. We got her. We got her. Alright. I think I'm going to put her on defense. I don't see any matches I'm dying to try her in here. I mean, I could try Gene. But I don't think he's going to go with that. Let's play some Imperiosa. Let's see what he does. Right. It's a domino. I think we'll go with Guardian. The classic matchup. Charge my damn phone. That's at 10%. I'll be fine. If the stream does cut, though, then you know. Then you know it's because the phone's dead. Have you ever tried French toast grilled cheese? What do you mean by French? I'll be brutally honest with you. This is very embarrassing. I don't know what French toast is. Is it like when I put eggs on the toast? I put eggs in a pan and then I do it like that? Is that French toast? Or is it like cheese in the pan? Or what? It's very honest. Eggy bread. No, I have not tried that. I think I've made it. I think I've made it before, but I haven't... Yeah, I haven't tried it with tuna or cheese. No, maybe I will. I don't have any eggs. Alright, buddy. Hulkbuster Relic. Been a pretty average domino match, to be honest. You didn't fail that. GG's. Good stuff. Okay, so Silk absolutely twats her. Mainly because, probably because two things. A, because of the prowess from the node. And B, because of the punching down. So that was a rank 3 Silk. But also because Imperiosa will start with 2 bars of power, but then Silk's going to evade. So you have a very easy way around that initial special attack to then get to the nuke cycle. And then I imagine you can just treat her like Enchantress if those special attacks are annoying you for whatever reason. You can just ignore the specials and just go with it. Just bait heavies. Or maybe the Pierce is bad. But yeah, no, you're still nuking through her. She's not particularly tanky. So Silk going down is a good option. Cull. And we will look to... yeah, I think I win this just with Onslaught against... Deathless Thanos. And I guess I'll try Luke versus Gene. He got Mystic, it's annoying. Only one, though. Big prowess. Look at this. Pray for non-crits. Good stuff. I think that was a rank 4. No, it was a rank 3. Alright, I was getting ahead of myself a little bit. Once had a burger where the bun was 2 toasted cheese Sammies. It was a bit much. I bet that was a bit much. You have garlic. Need garlic in each sandwich. Roast some garlic in the pan with the sandwich. It's heaven. I've got a bunch of cooking suggestions. This has become a cooking chat. This has become a cooking chat. Actually, I will say something I had. I had it over the summer, and it was disgusting, but it was also one of the best things I've ever made. I worked it was a waitering job in London, and they had this special event, and it went on until like 3 a.m. And for whatever reason they wanted me there. I was just part-time, but they wanted, I think, the entire staff for that 3 a.m. big party. They want to have a lot of people, make a lot of money, and we did. But the next shift was on the Monday at like 10 a.m. So at that point, I don't know, it just sucked. Because I had to go home. It takes me almost an hour to get home, depending on the trains. Not the trains, the buses, because the trains didn't run that late, but the buses. And I made that night, I decided to just go all in. I opened the fridge and I'm like, I need food, I'm not going to sleep, so I'm hungry. And they didn't make us staff food, which was frustrating. But, yeah, they didn't make us staff food, which was annoying. Okay. And I had some sourdough bread. I'm getting off track, so I'm fighting. But I had some sourdough bread. Feeling delirious, and we failed it. We failed that ability, guys. That's so annoying. Now we didn't fail it. Fuck. Okay. Well, that sucks a little bit. Yeah, that sucks majorly. We've probably lost that now. No, so yeah, I'm getting off track with my story, and my commentary's a bit shit. Hang on. So, I go on the bridge, I had sourdough bread, and I toasted it with butter. I grilled it. So I pan-fried it with butter, so the butter really melts and seeps in. It penetrates deep. That sounded wrong, but that's all the butter does. It's great. I had bacon, sausage, chicken, and I put them all in the oven. I obviously I fried the bacon. I didn't oven cook the bacon, but I put them all in the sandwich, multiple layers. So I did a triple decker. I had sourdough, I had sausage, I had bacon, I had chicken, and then I had sourdough, and then I had sausage, I had bacon, I had chicken, and I had sourdough. And I took a picture of it. It's the most disgusting thing you have ever seen, but it was great. And I had ketchup as well. Just because at that point you throw caution to the wind with getting a heart attack. I think that's the sort of meal you have once and never again. But it was quite something. It was quite something. And actually, talking of eggs, I was very close to cooking myself like just frying an egg and going for it. Okay, so we know that Silk destroys her. And we know that she's new, so people are getting tripped up more than usual. Those are the two conclusions we've reached. We've also concluded that you want to throw the SB3 and then the SB2. And I think this will be the last match. This will be the last match. And then I'm going to go... I'm going to go make myself some food because I'm getting hungry. And I'm not concentrating as well. Because I should have lost that match. Cholesterol-rific. Yeah, luckily I think I've got a few good years left in me before I have to start worrying about that. Okay, one more match. Come on, Matty, you can concentrate for one more match. You got that. What's this? Podium upgrade tokens. Used to instantly level up your Alliance Coliseum podiums. Is that on yet? Is Coliseum's on yet? I don't think it is. Weird. I could not care less about this. Actually, what does that say? Double. Oh no, 1 point. Yeah, okay. And the weirdest craving I ever had was 12 bars dipped in Devonshire custard cream. I mean, I'm not so much worried about the craving. How the hell did you come up with that? I wouldn't be able to come up with that, buddy. That's pretty impressive. Can we expect a BG stream in GC sometime soon? Yes. Yes, actually. And I was expecting Imperiosa to come out tomorrow. So I actually wanted to stream Gladiator Circuit tonight, Ellie. But then she came out, and I was really excited, and I really like her. So we're in off-season instead, and we're doing some... we're doing some friendlies. Probably the undiagnosed ADHD, almost certainly, mate. That's the only way you could come up with such a monstrosity. Okay, you know what? If I don't draft her in this match, I'm just going to end the stream, because I am actually really hungry. And I need the bathroom, and I'm tired, and it's the end of term, and I'm knackered, and everything's awful. Okay. Imperiosa, come on. Hey! Hopefully we can try her against Sentinel. That will be huge. If we can try her against Sentinel, I'd be very, very happy. Okay. We've got ourselves an Imperiosa. Wonderful. And can I just say as well, I haven't mentioned this. Her animations and her design, like visual design. Obviously, I really like her champion design as well. But the visual design, 110% the best design I've ever seen. Like, I have never seen a champion like Imperiosa. Like, just wonderful, wonderful character design in every single way. Offensively, defensively, visually. I'm going to need to practice saying that. I'm going to be saying that a lot in my champion deep dive video. But yeah, love Imperiosa. At least so far. Tomorrow I think I'm going to go through Elder EQ. I won't do it live because I'll be out, but I'll go through it. I'll ascend her. I'll sig her up properly. And yeah, we'll muck around with Imperiosa. Okay, he's giving me Sentinel. This is great. Okay. Let's drop Deathless Thanos, shall we? My weirdest was grating some Cadbury's Dairy Milk onto margarita pizza. Actually worked out pretty well. You know what, Ross? That might work, actually. That might be pretty damn good. Okay, again, we're punching up about 600 million ranks here. And I'm almost certainly going to need to go for 2 SP3s. 2 SP3s, I'm noticing. If the opponent is cooperative, that's doable. Otherwise, you risk running out of corrosion. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Nice. Nice. Okay. This guy's going down very, very fast, if I add. We're going to get ourselves rooted here. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a 7-star rank 4 Sentinel. That... That's pretty incredible, guys. That's pretty incredible. It's a shame that I cocked up the Zola fight, because I'd love to see that as well. But this is a 6-star rank 5 unascended Imperiosa. 7-star rank 4 Sentinel. I don't think there's another 6-star that can do it that fast. I don't think there is. Carolina's not doing it that fast. No way. That's... Wow. Alright, I'm gobsmacked. I'm actually gobsmacked by that. And the AI was perfect, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, the AI played into me in every single way. I mean, it threw... it threw specials, it wasn't an arse. And that allowed me to stack on my second corrosion without needing to refresh with the SB1 first. But that's really, really impressive. What does one do in an alliance? I joined one for Banquet, I have no idea what I'm doing. Shows, that question leaves some unanswered questions. What's your account like? Are you like a relatively new player? Do you not know? Shows, do you not know? Brother. Let's meme this, man. By the way, we've completely lost this. I've got nothing for round 3. But let's see if we can meme. I'm valiant, I've just never cared for alliances. Very fair. Okay. Well, there's a lot you can gain from alliances with Radiance and such. Let's go in Carolina. That might go wrong. Don't forget this. Right. Alliance has 3 components. It has Alliance War, Alliance Quest, and then Alliance events on the side. So any sort of like special events you get in your alliance, like the Steve Symbiote event. Like that was an alliance event. But I'll get into my explanation later. Throw it. Buddy, I need you to throw this. Yeah, she doesn't throw it. Come on, then she catches me out reverse controls. Come on, mates. I can't believe this AI, man. She's gonna wait for that special one lock just to completely... Yeah. Like, there's no... Yeah, like, you say the AI doesn't know. And then it does shit like this, man. It's just fucking ridiculous. Just doesn't play. Alright, we got one more shot. We got 10 seconds to do damage. Okay, Zola did it right there. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. That's insane. That little bit of damage we did at the end. Oh my god. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. It's been pretty fun. Look out for an Imperiosa video from me at some point in the next few days. I've got to get her ascended. I've got to record some content. I've got to think of intelligent things to say. And yeah, alright. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.